Hello everybody and welcome to this frigid Friday night, 58 degrees here in usually sunny Los Angeles, but we're staying warm here inside of Poly Pavilion as the UCLA Bruins look to take on the Cal Poly Mustangs. As we get set for tip-off here, my name is David Matamoros. Thank you for joining UCLA Student Radio as we get set for tip-off here. UCLA comes into this game 80-3 on the season, and the tip is in favor of the Bruins. Here we go. Like I mentioned, UCLA 8-3 on the season. The Mustangs only 5-7. Clark, ankle breaker, takes a three. First points of the game. Good three for Sky Clark. Already off to a hot start for the Bruins. Cal Poly with the ball now. Hamad Musa running things. Gives it off to Peter Bandol. Bandol looking for a screen, pass out. Here's a three, and that goes in. 3-3 now quickly. Shot made by Caden Ward, the sophomore out of Stockton, California. Now it's Dent with the ball, gives it to Clark. Bilodeau now. Daly Jr. inside to Bilodeau. Bilodeau working that post, loses the ball. Cal Poly on the recovery. Coming the other way now, Mustangs. On the wing, driving inside. Three, thought about it, takes the shot. Off of the front of the iron, rebound by Booker. The shot taken by Ali Asran. It's Dent now. Booker. Booker did not have a great night against Arizona State 2 nights ago. Dent putting the moves. Bilodeau from three. Yes, sir. Quickly, 6-3 now. 2 threes, one from Bilodeau, one from Clark to start things off here for the Bruins. Cal Poly now. Musa with the ball. Musa looked like a hand in there and a foul. Foul on Eric Daly Jr. A lot of fouls in that game against ASU for these Bruins. We'll see how they try to limit that tonight. The inbound by Musa goes over to Peter Bandel. Bandel passes over to Caden Ward. Now three. No. Three from the corner attempt by Austin Good. Clark open, thought about the three, decided to drive, kick out. Booker, Daly Jr. open three. That one no good. Put back, not gonna go down. Bilodeau tried to get it back in. Now it's Cal Poly, open layup. That's good. Peter Bandel with the wide open layup makes this game 6-5. Bilodeau. Now Daly Jr. Clark had a fantastic game against the Sun Devils on Wednesday. Sizing up, takes a shot. No, off of the back iron, but recovered by Bilodeau. Now it's Dent with the ball, driving inside, spinning. Clark for three. He's got that one. Already a pair of threes for Clark on the night. Now it's Cal Poly working inside. Foul, there's gonna be a whistle, and it's gonna be going in favor of the Bruins. Score 9-5 after the three from Sky Clark. We'll get some substitutions. Looks like Xavier Booker will come out for the Bruins. On comes Brandon Williams. UCLA has a major size advantage in this game, but neither of their two tallest players, Jamerson and Booker, are on the court right now. Open three for Williams. No, rolls around, but rebounded by the Mustangs. Bringing it down the court. Wide open three in the corner. Yes, good for the Mustangs. Shot was by Kieran Elliott, the junior out of Texas. Now it's Dent to Williams. Williams to Daly Jr. They'll give it back to Dent. Dent inside. Now back to Dent. Dent faked a three. Clark also faking a three. Takes it. Mid-range shot. That's good. Clark on fire tonight so far. 11-8. Clark already 8 points in this game. Mustangs now trying to make up some offense here. Not down by a ton, only down by 3. Shot clock falling down. Here's a shot, 3. No. Mustangs gonna get the rebound though. Another 3. That one bounces around and in. A nice shot there by Peter Bandel. Now it's Clark over to Brandon Williams, way over to the corner for Daly Jr. Clark for 3. No, bounces around. Not gonna go down. Mustangs holding on to it. It's Caden Ward for 3. No good, lots of threes. Some falling, some not tonight. Dent working inside, gets fouled. It looks like we're gonna get a timeout here. 14 minutes, 34 seconds remain in the first half. The score tied at 11. Already a great showing from Sky Clark. He's 3 for 5 from the field, 2 3-point shots. Clark had an amazing night against the Sun Devils, went 6 for 10 on his 3-point shots. Finished with 18 points and 5 assists. Averaging 12.7 points per game, just a tick under Donovan Dent, averaging 12.8. Neither of them leading the team though. It's Bilodeau, 16.8 points per game this season. In that game against the Sun Devils, he finished with 18, also had 5 boards to go along with that. So far tonight, though, it's really been the Clark show in this limited showing that we've seen against the Mustangs. Clark already up to 8 points, like I mentioned. Bilodeau accounting for the other 3 with his 3-point shot. Both of these teams, exact same numbers, 50% from field goal. 4 for 8 for both of these teams. 43% from 3. They both hit 3 threes, and they both taken 7. 1 turnover for the Mustangs, 2 for UCLA. However, UCLA has not conceded any points on those turnovers. The Mustangs have conceded 2 on that one. UCLA fresh off of a victory against ASU. They won that game 90-77. That was here in Poly Pavilion. Teams still in their timeouts. Looking at the last game for Cal Poly. Cal Poly previously played Montana State. 83-80 loss. That game was played in San Luis Obispo, where the Mustangs reside. As there's a buzzer, we're going to get back to action soon. The fans on their feet here, not too packed of a Poly Pavilion tonight. Winter break for the students, so student body, not many numbers there in the student section. For this Friday matchup against the Mustangs, here we go. It'll be Donovan Dent to inbound. Score tied at 11. Dent inbounds to Clark. Takes it the other way. Gives it back to Dent. Dent trying to get to the rim, but guarded heavily. Williams at the top, floats one. Bilodeau, he's got it. Bilodeau pushes a man up, foul call. Looks like the foul's going to go against the Bruins here. Cal Poly pushing the pace here already. Here's a 3 attempt. And another one, splash. That one good for Guzman Vasilic. Cal Poly now with the lead, 11-14. Dent gonna give to Clark. Williams, now Bilodeau. Bilodeau at the top. A lot of perimeter passing going on right now. Donovan Dent sizing up his opponent, trying to get inside, gets a foul. The foul on Vasilic. It's going to put Donovan Dent at the line. Dent getting set for his first shot. 63% as he drains the first one on the season from the free throw line. Dent had an amazing game against the Sun Devils, finished with 20 points, 4 assists. He led the team with those 20. And his second shot is good. Dent, not the greatest free throw shooter, but he made those two. The score 13-14. 13 minutes, 41 seconds remain here until half. Mustangs bring it up with Vasilic. He'll give. Now a pass to Bandol, takes a 3. And he's got another. Peter Bandol, 2 for 2 on those 3-point shots now. Cal Poly with the lead, 17-13. Bruins trying to play a little bit of catch up here. It's Trent Perry in the game now and Jamar Brown. Sky Clark trying to find some room. Backstep, fadeaway 3. He's got ice in his veins. A beautiful shot there by Sky Clark. UCLA trailing by 1. A 3 from the Mustangs now. No, too short. That one out of bounds. And it's going to go back to UCLA. Perry now bringing the ball up the court slowly. We know these Bruins love to slow down the pace of play. Perry gives to Brown. Now it's Clark, already with 3 threes tonight. Puts one up, no. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Luka Tarloch with the ball now, gonna pass. Now to the corner. Back on top with Musa. Musa driving inside, over 2 defenders, off the backboard and recovered by UCLA. It's Clark now. Gives it to Perry. Perry inside, reverse. No, the putback, no good either. It was Williams trying to get the 2, but couldn't. The score still 16-17. Cal Poly out ahead in this one. Perry playing tough defense. It looks like a steal. Whistles blow. Gonna get a timeout. The score 16-17. Cal Poly up early in this one. 11 minutes, 46 seconds remain. Out of those 17 points, Sky Clark amounting for 11 already. Not even halfway through the first half. He's 5 for 11 from the field, 4 for 9 from 3. And you take a look at that last game against Arizona State, he nailed 6 out of his 10 3-point attempts. That's only his 3rd career game with over 6 3-points. Already at 4 tonight, definitely a likely possibility that he will collect his 4th game with over 6 3-points made. Cal Poly, no stranger to the three-pointer either. They have been shooting lights out tonight from beyond the arc. 5 for 10, 50% on their three-point attempts already. This is the team that comes into this game already shooting very well on those three-point attempts, 36% to be exact. That's good for the third best in the Big West Conference. UCLA 40% from the three-point. That is the very best percentage as a team in the Big Ten. However, they're taking the fourth least amount of three-point attempts per game. But that just goes to show you when they decide to pull the trigger on those long-range shots, they're most likely to go down. Bruins 2-0 in conference play. That puts them at 5th in the Big Ten. Some big names sit atop the Big Ten. Teams like Purdue, Michigan, playing extremely well. Cal Poly 5-7, 1-1 in Big West play. Good for 7th in the conference. The Mustangs, led by head coach Mike DeGeorge in his second year, finished last season as the winningest first-year head coach in Cal Poly history in the last 29 seasons. Both teams out of their timeouts here. The ball over on the Cal Poly side of the court. Thought it was a steal. Looks like refs blew it dead. Jump ball, so Mustangs now on the inbound. 17-16, 11 minutes, 46 remain here in the first. They'll throw it in. This one to Hamad Musa, who's been a great player for the Mustangs. Driving inside, looked like a travel, and they're gonna call it. Was trying to get to the rim, took too many steps there. That's a turnover. Perry dribbling up the ball for the Bruins. Clark, now Brown to Jamerson, back to Perry. There's a whistle. Looks like the foul's going to be on Guzman Vasilic, the sophomore guard from Uruguay for Cal Poly. It'll be Brandon Williams on the inbound. Bounce pass into Perry, trying to get a screen from Jamerson, making his way to the rim. Rejected. Looks like they're going to call a foul. That's going to put Perry to the line in hopes of changing the leadership of this game. 17-16, Cal Poly leading for the moment. First shot is down, and we've got ourselves a tie game. Perry scored 8 on Wednesday night against ASU. And he's got 2 points tonight as he makes his second free throw. UCLA now out ahead, 18-17. Cal Poly with a little bit of frozen momentum here, scoring drought in the last 2 minutes and 6 seconds, driving to the rim. No good, rebounded by the Mustangs, and there's a whistle.
The foul is on 24, Stephen Jameson, the second. His first personal second team foul.
Going to be an inbound by the Mustangs. Trying to find someone open. He'll get it to Asran. Holding onto the ball. Some chipping there with Sky Clark, and now another whistle. And that's going to be a travel on Asran. And now the ball back with UCLA. Perry trying to direct traffic here. Now Jamerson with the ball. Jamar Brown passes over to Brandon Williams. Clark between the legs, driving to the rim. Kicks out Perry, thought about a three. Gives it to Jamar Brown. Brown, inside floater. Yes. Nice shot. Beautiful floater there by Jamar Brown. Finished with 9 points in that last game. And here's an off-ball foul in favor of the Bruins. Sky Clark. Sky Clark was fouled. Now UCLA on a 7-0 run over the last 2 minutes, 47 seconds. UCLA was down for a moment. The score now 20-17. Perry pushing the pace here, quick across half court. Perry gives to Clark. Brown on the perimeter, inside Jamerson. The give, no good, out of bounds. And now Mustang ball. Jamerson trying to pass to Perry. Just bounced, looked like off of his knee. And on comes Bilodeau. 10 minutes, 1 second remain here in the first half. Out comes Jamerson. Typically we'll see either Jamerson or Booker on the court playing that center position for the Bruins. Neither of them on the court. Currently the tallest player on the court for the Bruins is Tyler Bilodeau at 6'9". But it makes sense when you look at the height of the players on the Mustangs. They have one player listed at 6'10", not in the game. That's Jess Eso Assis. Everyone else shorter than 6'9". Ali Asran, 6'9", tallest player for them. So they'll match that with Bilodeau. Wide open Brandon Williams. Now gives it back to Dent. Perry. Dent trying to make something happen, working on Asran. Puts up a floater high off the backboard and in. 22-17 after the finesse layup by Dent. Mustangs really playing fast and aggressive here, really attacking that rim. Ball on the floor. Here's a three. A whistle, no good. But it looked like a foul on Perry as Caden Ward went for the three.
Ward, 3 shots.
It'll be 3 shots for Caden Ward. Ward led the team in their in their loss over Montana State. Had 25 points and 8 rebounds, led the team in both of those categories. So he gets ready for his second shot. That one also good. Ward out of St. Mary's High School. Planned to redshirt last season, but ended up playing in 23 games. Averaged 7.4 across those 23 as he makes up for the foul and gets each of his free throws. 22-20 now, your score, 9 minutes left as Dent crosses half court. Brandon Williams, now Perry. Perry gives to Brown, who takes a shot. Off the back iron, 3, no good. Bilodeau with the mid-range shot now. Got the rebound, gets the 2. 20-24. Bruins currently leading the Mustangs. Inside now, pass, kicked it out, open 3, no. Was in the corner, and there's a whistle. Ball was in the hands of Kieran Elliott. Elliott, in his second season, a junior, was previously at West Texas A&M. Only spent 1 season there. Mustangs inbounding. It's Elliott under the rim. No good. And it looks like basket interference. They tipped it back in. But it's going to be no good, and the Bruins going to take control here. Score still 20-24. Dent waltzing his way across half court. Like I mentioned, these Bruins really like to play slowly, take their time. Perry now in the hands of Dent. Perry inside, pass to Bilodeau is intercepted. Ball on the ground. That's going to be a turnover, and we're going to get a timeout. The score, 20-24, UCLA on top. 7 minutes, 53 seconds remain here as we get a timeout. We'll take a look at the team stats overall. 43% shooting for the Mustangs, 53% for the Bruins. From three, though, 5 for 10, 50% for Cal Poly, 4 for 10 from UCLA. All 4 have been made. I'm sorry, no. 3 have been made by Clark, 1 by Bilodeau. Clark leads the team with 11 points. It's Peter Bandel with 8 for the Mustangs. Both of these teams have turned the ball over 5 times. Excuse me, UCLA now 6. Both the teams still in their timeouts. Take a look at these team stats overall on the season. UCLA comes to this game averaging 77.9 points per game. That's the 5th least in the Big Ten. However, they've only been allowing 67.6 points per game. That is the 5th best defense in the Big Ten. A little bit of a reversal story, however, for the Mustangs. The offense really has been their strong point, averaging 82.6 points per game, 3rd best in the Big West, and allowing 86 points a game. That is the very, very worst in the Big West. UCLA, much more of a defensive-oriented team. Really like to play slow on offense, also attributes to that lower points per game. Taking a look at the 2024-2025 season, which was last season for the Mustangs, only finished with 8 conference wins. Total record of 16-19, 8-12 in the Big West. They finished 7th. However, those 8 conference wins are their most in the Big West since the 2013 season. Hence why Coach Mike DeGeorge is the winningest first-year Cal Poly head coach in 29 seasons, now in his 2nd season. Last season, the Mustangs lost in the semifinals to UCI in the Big West tournament. And looking even further back, the 2023-2024 season, they finished 0-20 in their conference matchups. Taking steps to get better, I suppose, as we get an inbound here from the Mustangs. Clock at 7 minutes, 50 seconds. Here's a 3 and made by Cal Poly. A nice shot there. It was Musa with the 3-pointer, brings it to 1 point. Dent, layup, no, had the room, just missed the rim. Cal Poly trying to get back out on top here. Peter Bandel working his way inside against Dent. Open 3, has time, shot is good for Elliott. Hit the rim, went up and down, back in. 24-26. Cal Poly steals the lead on the 3-point shot. Dent to Brown, inside to Bilodeau, fade away. No, danced around the rim and down into the hands of the Mustangs. Bandel was working on Dent, couldn't penetrate. Here's a 3 and a foul. Hamad Musa is going to go to the line and get 3. The misses have been snowballing for UCLA. Now a scoring drought over the last 2 minutes, 10 seconds. So we get set for free throws here by the Mustangs. First shot, this is by Hamad Musa. He'll get 3. First one is good. Musa currently second in free throws made and attempted in the Big West. Really knows how to get to the line. As his second is good, he'll get another. The foul on the 3-point shot. Musa averaging 20.1 points per game. That is the very best in the Big West Conference. Third shot for Musa. No, yes, good. Almost bounced out, found its way back down. 29-24 here. Dent driving. Going to be a whistle.
The foul on number 5, Usman Vasily, his third personal 17th foul.
17th foul there. That's going to put Dent at the line. Dent now on his second pair of free throws, made 2 earlier in this game. Dent, no good. His 1 free throw shot did not go down. Rebounded by Cal Poly. Now inside, and looked like a travel, but ball awarded to UCLA nonetheless. 6 minutes, 23 seconds. UCLA currently trailing by 5. Cal Poly currently on a 9-0 run over the last minute and a half. It's now Dent working on the perimeter. He'll give to Brown. Now Bilodeau. Daly Jr. trying to get inside, finds a room, and he gets that one, a layup. Had a path to the basket, took it. Score now 26-29. Ball out of bounds. 26-29. Bruins get possession here. A 3 would tie the game. Clark with the ball. That one poked on the pass to Bilodeau. Coming the other way now. It's Austin Good with the ball. He'll pass. Now breaking towards the basket. Just spinning around. Pass intercepted. Was intended. Another interception. Back to back. Somehow Bruins end up with the ball. Dent open in the corner. Takes the 3. Air ball. Dent, notoriously not a great 3-point shooter. Made one last game. Now here's a layup. Kieran Elliott forcing UCLA to take a timeout. 26-31. Chaotic mess of that last couple of possessions. The passing lanes were just flooded. The ball was tipped all around. UCLA ended up with that. Dent was open in the corner, decided to take the 3 and just airballed. Only 13% on those 3-point shots for Dent. Doesn't take them a whole lot. Had one last game, maybe gave him a bit of confidence. Decided to shoot and could not pull iron. Just a tad over 5 minutes remain here in this first half, and it's been a little bit of a back and forth. Cal Poly already back out, ready to get back to action now. UCLA meeting them over on the Bruin end of the court. It'd be Daly to inbound. He'll give to Daly Jr. Now Bilodeau inside. Yes. Bilodeau using that size advantage against Peter Bandel. Pushed him and had a wide open little floater, and there's a foul. A travel. Travel violation on the Mustangs. 28-31. That'll give the ball to UCLA. UCLA only down by 3. A second Under 5 minutes to go here. Clock gets rolling as Dent brings the ball across half court. Clark in the corner, makes a man miss. Jump shot, a whistle as he fell after the shot. Didn't come down with the two, but it'll put him at the line. Clark came into tonight 86.4% from the line. Excellent, excellent shooter. 48% field goal percentage as he makes the first one. 52% from three. That is the best three-point percentage in the Big Ten out of players with over 23 attempts. Getting set for his second shot. Clark, a senior, has spent the last 3 seasons with the Bruins. That one goes down. Pushes the score 30-31. Like I mentioned, Clark, the last 3 seasons with UCLA, a transfer from Louisville originally. Here's a shot in the corner. Of course, goes down. Who else but Peter Bandel for Cal Poly. He's having an exceptional night now, up to 11 points. Daly Jr. pass inside. Intercepted. Ali Asran on the steal. Was in the passing lane. And now Cal Poly with control. Gets a screen. It's Musa. Musa inside, layup, and that's good. Contested. Physical layup, but able to drop that off the glass. Dent making his way to the basket, wrapped up, but he's got it. A good layup, tough layup from Donovan Dent. (32-36) here, Cal Poly on the attack now. Caden Ward trying to direct traffic, waving people in the direction he wants. Now he'll pass. In the paint now, just lost the ball. It was Luka Tarlach, and there's going to be a whistle as they cross half court. Bruins were with the ball. Now we're going to get a timeout. The foul was on Tarlach. We'll get back to play after this timeout. 3 minutes, 19 seconds remain here until halftime. The score 36-32. Cal Poly really bringing it to the Bruins. Current trends on their last 5 field goals, Cal Poly 5 for 5. Not quite the matchup that the women's team had against Cal Poly earlier in the week. UCLA women's team beating Cal Poly 115-28. I believe that was on Tuesday night. There's an 87-point win. And it's the largest margin of victory in the NCAA era for UCLA. And all 5 of the UCLA starters scored in double digits. Phenomenal showing by the Lady Bruins. They're currently ranked number 4 in the country. UCLA, however, it's been a roller coaster for them this season. You take a look at earlier in the season, preseason rankings were ranked 12th in the nation. And we saw those numbers slightly rise, or ranked at number 15 at one point. Lost to Arizona. Arizona now highly ranked number 1. We saw them at 18, then 19. Most recently ranked at 25 last week. And now out of the rankings after a loss to currently number 7 Gonzaga. 2 tough losses against Gonzaga and Arizona, and 1 game they wish they could have back against Cal Berkeley. Berkeley, unranked, beat the Bruins earlier in this season. Both teams back out now, getting ready to start action here again. Looks like it'll be free throws for the Bruins. 3 minutes, 19 seconds remain. The score 36-32. Daly Jr. looks like he's set to take the free throws. 2 points on the night, 1 field goal. Tried a 3, didn't come up with it. In his first trip to the line tonight, comes into tonight shooting 69.2% on free throws. He's got the first. Daly Jr., the junior, spent 1 season at Oklahoma State, now back with the Bruins for his 2nd season in Westwood. And the second shot is good. That'll push the score 36-34 UCLA, trailing by a measly 2. Movement here from Cal Poly. Kick outside, no whistles. A travel violation. Already the 2nd one tonight. Travel committed by Troy Plumtree, the freshman out of Wellington, New Zealand. It'll be UCLA to inbound. Down by 2. They need a score to tie it up. A 3 would give them the 1-point lead. Just under 3 minutes to go until half. Dent now to Clark. Bilodeau, Jamar Brown, pump fake, no. Gonna pass to Clark. Clark inside, layup, he's got it. Too smooth, Sky Clark can do it from 3, showed you he can do it inside as well. Beautiful layup there, gives the Bruins the tie. Cal Poly now, 2.5 minutes to go, to the rim, no, tried to kick it out of bounds. That's gonna go the other way. Bruins now with a chance to get out ahead in this game that has just been so flip-floppy. Bruins currently on a 6-0 run in the last minute and a half. Bilodeau thought about a 3. Dent playing fast, playing aggressive. Clark for 3. No, but it's rebounded by UCLA and a foul on the putback by Daly Jr. With that shot, Clark now 3 for 7 from 3, 5 for 9 from the field. He's leading the team with 15 points already. Has really been having a great couple of games these last few matchups as the first one goes down for Daly Jr. Daly Jr., the 6'8", we'll call him a small forward, makes his second shot. (38-36) Bruins back on top. Tip pass by Jamar Brown, but out of bounds. Jamar Brown really shows hustle every single game. This one's going to be inbounded now to Peter Bandel. Bandel passes to Musa, 3, foul, but he got it. A nice shot after the foul for Musa. And that's going to put him at the line. He's going to try to finish the play after the made 3 on the foul. He made the 3, so he'll get just 1 shot. Looking to finish the play with 4 points. Musa, an excellent free throw shooter, and he's got that. Came into tonight 83.1 at the line. Number's gonna go up after tonight. Dent with the ball now, trying to get inside, kick out. Clark didn't take the 3, inside, back to Dent. Now Bilodeau, dunk! Yes, sir, Bilodeau rises up and makes this a 40-40 game. Under a minute and a half to go now. Inside, foul, and the basket dropped in. Kieran Elliott on the layup. 40-42 with the chance to make it 43 at the line for Elliott. Elliott averaging 4.1 points per game on the season. He already has 10 tonight. He'll make that 11. Free throw is good. Bruins playing fast. Clark for three. No. Rebounded Cal Poly. Cal Poly bringing it down the court now. Caden Ward takes a shot off the front of the rim, out of bounds. It was off a hand of a Bruin, though. It'll stay in possession of the Mustangs. Inbounded now in the hands of Ali Asran. Now Musa. Musa working on Clark. Passes to the corner. Ostron for three. Not going to get it. Bilodeau with the rebound. Dent on the fast break. Hesitation. Goes inside. Layup and a foul. They'll count it and he'll get one at the line. 42-43. Dent, if he makes the free throw, will tie things up in this game that has just been going back and forth. Both of these teams have been making shots on their last couple of attempts. UCLA 5 for their last 7. Cal Poly 7 for their last 9. And Dent gets the free throw. Like I mentioned, not an impressive free throw shooter on the season. He's now 3 for 4 on the night. 3-point attempt from Musa. No. Dent with a great rebound. 45 seconds left to go until half. Too fast, threw it out of bounds. Couldn't quite get the connection with Daly Jr. Clock stopped at 41.6 seconds. We got a tie game here, 43-43. Bringing up the ball now is Bandol. Bandol defended by Dent. Just going to have to pass that one. Now over to Ward. Ward on Perry, getting inside, and a dunk. A nice one-handed slam by Ward. That puts them ahead, 43-45. Could be the last possession here of the half. Bruins down by 2. Ball in the hands of Dent. Just under 8 seconds remaining. Finally starting to make his move towards the basket. Goes up, gets blocked. His own rebound. Fade away. No. Try to pick up the momentum for the Bruins there. Give him a tie going into half. Just couldn't come down with it. The score after the first half, 43-45. Bruins trailing in this one. The Bruins were the favorite coming into tonight. They're going to have some catching up to do. Thank you for joining UCLA Student Radio. We will be back with the second half in about 15 minutes. My name is David Matamoros. Stay tuned. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to UCLA student radio coverage of UCLA versus Cal Poly men's basketball. My name is David Matamoros. We are back with the second half. Cal Poly set to get this one started here. 43-45 your score. Cal Poly currently in the lead. Cal Poly starting with the ball here. Bandel gonna have to pass this one out to Ward. Now to Musa. Musa trying to find some space, stolen, and a whistle. Daly Jr. with some tough defense. And it looks like a foul on the steal attempt. It'll give the ball to UCLA. Cal Poly, 45 points in the first half. That is the second most points UCLA has allowed in the first half of any game. This one to Bilodeau under the rim. He's got that. We got a tie game, 45-45. Cal Poly on the attack now. Corner, no. Here's a three. Not going to go down for the Mustangs.
The foul is on number 34, Tyler Bilodeau, his second personal, first team foul. Ball reported to Cal Poly.
Going to be a throw in here for Cal Poly. There's a whistle and a Mustang down on the floor. We'll see what they call here. A foul on Jamar Brown.
Second team foul.
That's going to send Ali Osron to the line. Osron finished the first half without a point. Looking to get his first of the night. First is good. He has one tonight now. Osron from Cairo, Egypt, has represented the Egyptian national team in the past. Previously played at the NBA Academy in Africa. Second shot up and good. Score now 45-47. That 45 scored in the first half, like I mentioned. Second most points UCLA has allowed all season in the first half, and there's a good layup by Jamar Brown. Layup tough, no good. Rebound Bilodeau. Gonna get some whistles here though. There's a foul on Caden Ward. It'll be UCLA ball. Feels like we're just waiting for this UCLA defense to kind of thaw out. UCLA attacking now. Clark. Now Daly Jr. inside. Bilodeau stumbles, maintains control. Clark, open three. Yes, he's got it. Sky Clark. Now up to 5 threes made on the night. 4 threes. He's got 18 though. Open three now for the Mustangs. No. Bilodeau rebound. Wide open Daly Jr. down the court. He's met by a defender off the glass and in. UCLA now with the lead, 52-47. UCLA offense playing with some quickness here. Came into the half down by 2, now up 52-47. Going to force a timeout there from the Mustangs. UCLA forces a timeout by Cal Poly, and you can really feel that defense starting to unthaw after the lackluster performance in the first half. 17 minutes, 57 seconds remain here. Taking a look at the first half, Sky Clark, the leading scorer. He now has 18 after that three. He has 4 threes on 9 attempts. 2 more threes, and it'll be his 4th game with 6+ threes in his career, and also be his 2nd in 2 games. Teams in their huddles. UCLA to start out this half, 7-0 run over the last minute. No surprise, Cal Poly does have a potent offense. You look at their numbers in the Big West, they have the second most field goal attempts, third most field goals made. They also make the most threes out of anyone in the Big West per game. They also rebound pretty well, second most total rebounds. 40.1 rebounds per game compared to UCLA 33.8. That 40.1 for Cal Poly average rebounds per game puts them at third in the Big West. On the other side of things, UCLA the third worst rebounding team in the Big Ten. Although the competition, some could say, much fiercer in the Big Ten. The team's leading rebounder, however, Xavier Booker, only 3 minutes on the night. Have not seen much of him. Both teams getting back. It'll be a Cal Poly throw-in. Looks like it'll be Caden Ward, finished with 8 points in the first half to throw in, guarded by Sky Clark. We wait for the buzzer, there it is. Both of these teams have gotten to the line a pretty fair amount, 10 times for Cal Poly, 12 for UCLA. Nothing compared to that game against ASU on Wednesday night, though. Both of the teams that night took a lot of free throws. Now the throw in here nearly got a piece of it was Dent. Now to Ward. Ward trying to find room inside, spinning, passes, Osron, no, puts it up twice, can't get it. Recovered by UCLA now after a loose ball. Dent trying to figure things out. Backwards pass to Bilodeau. Bilodeau up to the rim. No, but Clark recovers under the basket. He's got the layup. Sky Clark up to 20 points on the night, and there's still 17 and a half minutes to go here. There's going to be a whistle. Looks like a travel on Cal Poly. Already the third travel of the game for Cal Poly. They've just been gifting the ball to UCLA with these mental mistakes. Daly Jr. throws into Dent. The score 47-54. Bruins up after trailing at the half. Oh, nice pass across the court. Passes it now to Clark. Clark to Brown, nearly out of bounds. Dent now back with the ball after all that passing. Bilodeau inside. Foul off the front of the rim. The foul on number 4, Kieran Elliott. Elliott, like I mentioned, came into this game only averaging about 4 points per game. He has 11 after the first half. Bilodeau, 11 points on the night. First free throw is good. Bilodeau, the Kennewick, Washington native, spent 2 seasons at Oregon State. Now in his senior year and second season with UCLA, averaging 16.8, best on the team. Second shot is up and good. Bilodeau has been a threat from the free throw line, 90.5% from the line coming into tonight. Those numbers will go up as he's 2 for 2 now. Bandel trying to put the moves on Dent. Dent sticking with him. Bandel trying to get inside. Passes out. Here's a 3 attempt. Tarlach cannot get it. Now Clark. Clark to the rim. No. Rebounded Tarlach. Luka Tarlach has the ball poked out and stolen. Clark with the poke. Now Daly Jr. and a dunk down on the other side of the court. 58-47. Clark poked the ball free, ended up in the hands of Bilodeau, and he threw it down the court to a wide open Daly Jr. Bruins now ahead by 11, their biggest lead of the night. Inside now to Tarlach. Across the court, Elliott. Elliott thought about putting it up, passes out, Musa three. Just not enough on that one. UCLA with the ball now, currently on a 13-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes. Inside is Dent. Kick out, here's a three. Not gonna go down. Rebounded, the shot by Daly Jr. Musa with the ball now. He finished the first half with 12 points. Trying to put some moves on Dent. Elliott to the corner for Bandel. Working on Jamar Brown. Here's a shot. Couldn't come up with the three-pointer. Out ahead is Jamar Brown. Fake the layup, now up and in. English on that ball. Spun off with a backboard and in, heavily contested. 60-47 now, and these Bruins are really starting to come alive in this second half. Clark tried to poke that ball free. Three ball is good. Caden Ward. Point total now up to 11 for him on the night. Clark makes his way to the rim. Beautiful reverse layup. Oh boy, over the outstretched hand of two defenders. Clark having a phenomenal night. Now to the basket is Bandel. That one a foul. Looks like we're going to get a timeout. UCLA on top, 62-50. After being down a couple of points after the first half, they really have responded well. To Cal Poly, 14 minutes, 30 seconds remain here. About 5 minutes and 30 have passed in the second, and UCLA already looking like a completely different team. Taking a look at the numbers now, 45% field goal percentage for Cal Poly, 59% for the Bruins. The threes really have been falling, but they have slowed for Cal Poly. At one point they were at 50%, now at 43, 10 for 23. UCLA, they've only made 5 threes, 4 of those belonging from the hot hands of Sky Clark. He has 22 points on the night. He has just been playing phenomenally these last couple of games. Team still in timeout. There's a fan down on the field, sorry, the court. Had to put a ball from half court into a tiny hole, couldn't get it. Still waiting for these teams to get out. UCLA has committed 3 fouls, Cal Poly matching that 3 in this second half. Hasn't been an egregious showing, allowing each other to get to the line. UCLA giving up 10 free throws, Cal Poly's giving up 14. And like I mentioned, this Cal Poly offense really is potent. Like I mentioned, among the top 3 teams in the Big West in multiple categories, including field goals made and allowed, as well as 3 points made. However, the defense really has been lackluster for them in this season. Worst defense per game in the Big West Conference. They allow the most field goals attempted and made by any team in the Big West. They also allow the most 3-point attempts and the second most 3 points made. Now at the line for Cal Poly, it's Peter Bondel. First shot up and down. Spun around the rim there, but good, and that pushes Cal Poly up to 51-62. Trying to make it a 10-point lead. No good for Bondel. Now the ball the other way still. Bruins up by 11. Dent to Daly Jr. Brown thought about a three, didn't pull the trigger. Clark really working Elliott. Impressive handles, just gonna pass to Brandon Williams. Williams to Dent now. Dent inside, off the backboard and in. Gets the foul to boot. Donovan Dent 3 for 4 tonight from the free throw line, and he's going to look to complete the three-point play.
His third personal 14 foul. Donovan Dent to the line to complete the three.
14 minutes, 4 seconds remain here. 34 to 51. It'd be one shot for Dent. He finished with 9 points in the first half. And that one missed. No good. Recovered by Cal Poly, but a whistle. I believe it's going to stay in the hands of the Bruins. It will. A foul on the rebound gives control back over to the Bruins. Dent now up to 11 points. Clark for 3. Off of the iron and out of bounds. Ball awarded to Cal Poly. UCLA currently on a 19-4 run in the last 5 minutes. Really just something different opening up this second half. Here's a pass. Tarlach inside. Nice pass there. Beautiful layup through the contact for Caden Ward. UCLA with the ball now. Clark. Daly Jr., now Williams, trying to do something here. Dent working on Elliott. Shifty gets to the basket, lot of room. Dent making it look smooth. 66-53 Bruins out ahead. Now just 13 minutes remain. To the rim, tries to put up a floater, good shot there, Luka Tarlach. Tarlach's first points of the night. He's got 2 now. Dent nearly lost the ball though, able to get it out to Daly Jr. Clark. Clark with some fast handles to the rim. No good. Thought about a three-point shot now. Musa with the ball inside. Mismatch on Daly Jr. and a travel, 4th travel. Too many steps for these Mustangs. It's been a theme. Ball given back to the Bruins. It looks like Bilodeau coming back onto the court. He'll swap out for Brandon Williams. It looks like Clark's going to come off too. He'll leave to some applause. He's been having a great night. 22 points for Clark. Now on comes Perry. Perry finished that first half only 2 points. The thing about Perry, though, always the first man in the building. Shooting before the game. Passes inside to Bilodeau. There's going to be a whistle.
The foul is on number 13, Troy Plumtree, his second personal 16th foul.
Foul on Cal Poly. It'll be Donovan Dent on the inbound. Dent looking for someone. Safe pass to Bilodeau. Now it's Dent over to Perry. Takes a shot from 3. No. Off the rim. Into the hands of Tarlach. Tarlach jumping into Brown. Passes now to the corner for Elliott. Guarded by Daly Jr. Daly Jr., tough defender. Plays great defense. But able to overcome it is Elliott. Little floater there. Just over the head of Daly Jr. Perry. Now gives to Daly Jr. Now Brown. Dent trying to get to the basket. Reverse lay, no good, but a whistle. Whistle there. We're also going to get a timeout. The foul on Cal Poly when we get back. 11-40 the score. Currently 66-57 UCLA. leading by 9. They really have just been on something different since coming out of the gate for this second half. Don't know what was told to them, but whatever it was, it must have stuck. So far on the night, the leading scorer, Sky Clark, 22 points for UCLA. Dent also having a pretty solid night. He's got 13. Last game, Dent was the leading scorer. He had 20 points, 4 assists. Was in less of that facilitating role that he's usually in, was doing it himself last night. Tonight, somewhat back to that passing guard that we know. 5 assists already on the night. Has 1 steal, 2 rebounds, and 5 for 8. Tried a 3, didn't get it. 3 for 5 from the line. On the other side of the court, Kieran Elliott leads the team, 13 points. The leading rebounder is Musa. He has 4. And speaking of Musa, I mean, he's really been great for the Mustangs all season, right? Second in free throws made and attempted in the Big West. Really knows how to get to the line. Also third in 3 points made by Musa, the 6'8" sophomore. Listed as a forward, but really great from range. Musa out of Doha, Qatar. Represented his country in national play in 2024. He's the team's leading 3-point shooter, as well as free throw shooter, and leads the team in points per game, 20.1. Like I mentioned, also the best in the Big West Conference. Had 16 last game against Montana State in that loss. Averaging 28 minutes, 5.5 rebounds, and 83.1 from the line. There's the buzzer. Teams soon to get out of their huddles. Like I mentioned, the leading scorer is Elliott for Cal Poly, and he's been perfect on the night. 1 for 1 on his free throws, 2 for 2 from 3, 5 for 5 from the field. Looks like it'll be free throws for the Bruins. We'll wait to see who takes it. Looks like it's going to be Donovan Dent. 11 minutes, 40 seconds remain here. Dent already 3 for 5 as he changes that. 4 for 6 now. Donovan Dent really has been coming into his own and coming into this Cronin way of doing things in the last couple of games, as that one is off the back iron. Second free throw, I'm sorry, no good. Now Ward getting to the rim, yes. Layup there for Ward. He's got himself up to 15 points on the night. Dent to the corner, Brown. He's got the 3. Beautiful shot by Jamar Brown over in the corner. There's a foul, and Jamar Brown cannot believe it. Neither can these fans here in Poly Pavilion. From up here, it looked like all ball, but called on Jamar Brown. It'll be free throws for Guzman Vasilic. Vasilic finished the first half with 3, looking for his first points of the second half. The 6'4" sophomore guard drains the first one. Out of Uruguay, has represented his country in the U18 FIBA South American Championship. Getting set for his second shot. And that one is good. 2 good free throws for Vasilic, puts him up to 5 points on the night. Dent with the ball now. The score 70-61 in favor of the Bruins. Out of bounds, UCLA ball. Getting set for the inbound now. Waiting for Brown to tuck in his shirt, it looks like. Got it all tucked in now. Passing in to Dent. Dent gets a screen from Bilodeau. Perry in the corner driving, kicks it out. Daly Jr. thought about the three, no. Bilodeau inside, off of the glass and in. Nice shot there by Bilodeau, assist Daly Jr. Now an open layup after a beautiful pass. It was Musa on the layup. And the pass made by, looked like Elliott. Now Dent. Bilodeau, the give, went for the dunk and a foul. Foul on Bilodeau. That'll send Bilodeau to the line. Bilodeau currently the tallest player for the Bruins. It's really been a silent night for the UCLA centers. Booker and Jamerson have only combined for 5 minutes tonight. Bilodeau's first shot is good. Bilodeau, like I mentioned, excellent free throw shooter. Perfect tonight so far. 3 for 3, trying to make it 4 for 4. Bilodeau, after the first half, had 9. And gets that one as it rattles around a couple times. And he'll push his point total up there to 17. Having a great second half for the big man. Intercepted, Dent. Excellent job playing the passing lane to the rim. No, wanted a foul call, didn't get it. And rebounded by the Mustangs. And it looks like they're gonna blow the whistle. And I believe it's gonna be a foul on head coach Mick Cronin. I'm not sure. It is. Wow. A technical foul on the head coach Mick Cronin. Didn't like what he saw on the no call on the layup by Dent. Open free throw. Drains the first one, Peter Bandel. As everyone waits outside of half court. Second shot now, and that's good. Mick Cronin coaches with a passion, and he must have been letting the referee hear that. Didn't like it, and they called it on him. Cost the Bruins 2 points. The score still 74-65. Bruins up by 9. Pass in. Originally to Ostron, now ball in the hands of Bandel. Ostron now back to Bandel. UCLA, here's a three. And that's good. Bandel having a phenomenal night. Now 17 points. Steals the team lead in points from Ward, who has 15. Bandel 4 for 5 on the night from 3. 3 in the corner. Jamar Brown automatic. Brown pushes it up 77-68. Watching him before the game, Brown is automatic in that corner. Showing it off there. Now it's Cal Poly with the ball and a foul, and it looks like it's going to be on UCLA. No. Foul on Cal Poly. UCLA going to get the ball here. Dent looks a little bit shaken up. Still on the court, though. Looks like he's not considering taking himself out. I believe he might have got hit in the face, something like that. Not too sure. 77-68, though. Dent crosses half court. 9 minutes to go. Dent to the rim, gets a foul.
The foul is on number 7, Ali Osman.
The foul on Osron puts the Bruins at the line. It's going to be Dent to take the shots. He'll get 2. He's 4 for 7 on the night. He's taking the most free throws out of anyone on this team. Dent has 14, now 15 after his first attempt. Dent, the new face in Westwood coming into the season. A lot of hype surrounding him in the transfer portal. Transferred out of New Mexico State, spent 3 seasons there, averaged 20 points in his most recent season. He makes his second free throw. Dent will come off. On comes Sky Clark. Dent now with 16 points. This game very similar to the last, where multiple guys are in double digits for these Bruins. Bilodeau in double digits. Jamar Brown has himself 12. Daly Jr.'s got 10. Dent just exited in double digits. Clark with 22. Here's a shot, 3 from Osron. No, rebounded by Daly Jr. It's Clark leading things. Now back to Daly Jr. Clark trying to put the work on Osron. To the rim. Layup, foul. Doesn't fall, but he'll get the shots.
The foul is on number 7, Ali Osman. His 4th personal.
Sky Clark having a phenomenal night. 22 points, 4 for 10 from 3. He's got himself 2 rebounds, also an assist. He's also picked up 2 personal fouls. He's now up to 36 on the season. First one is good. Came into tonight tied 3rd in the Big Ten in personal fouls, also leading UCLA. Also came into tonight 52% from the 3-point line. And the second shot is good. 52%, like I mentioned, the best out of players with 23+ attempts. 3 is not good, but rebounded by the Mustangs. Now back to the perimeter. Inside, tripped up, whistles. No basket, a foul on Sky Clark. Picked up another personal foul, like I mentioned. Really racking them up this season. Not a shooting foul. Well, Cal Poly will take it out. Peter Bandel. Only the 6th foul of the half on the Bruins. Cal Poly 11 so far in these last 20 minutes. 8 minutes to go, 11 seconds until the end of the game. Pass is tipped by Bilodeau, but still corralled in by Vasilic. Vasilic to Elliott in the corner. Now back around to Ward. Inside, Elliott blocked. No foul call. Bilodeau, good job keeping the hands up. Now Clark trying to get a screen. Putting the works on Ward. Just going to have to pass it to Daly Jr. Trent Perry thought about 3. Went inside. Thought about a mid-range. No, pass to Bilodeau. He'll take a deep 2. Off the front of the iron. Rebound almost stolen by Perry, but there's going to be a whistle. The foul on Trent Perry. And we'll get a timeout here. The score 81-68. Completely different story from the first half. It felt like the first half was just so back and forth. Both of these teams were taking the lead from one another. Now UCLA really has been owning the second half. Taking a look at the first half compared to the second half. Cal Poly really has not been on the same offensive level that they were in the first. So far, they've only scored 23 points in the second half compared to the 45 in the first half. And like I mentioned, That 45 that the UCLA defense gave up to the Mustangs in the first half is their second worst all season, and only by 1. Their worst first half so far of the season has been against Gonzaga, where they gave up 46. And like I mentioned, this defense, it really feels like they've kind of woken up. The offense a little bit too for UCLA. They have 38 so far in the second, and there's still 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Taking a look at the players that are on the court. Elliott has 13. Vasilich has 5. Good for the Mustangs is 0 for 2, no points. Ward has 15. Tarlac has 2. Waiting for the teams to get out of their timeout. Perry has 2 points. Daly Jr. 10. Brown has 12, having a silently phenomenal night. Bilodeau 17, Clark 24. And very interesting, UCLA, only 5 minutes between their 2 centers, Jamerson and Xavier Booker. Like I mentioned, they have the height advantage, so they figure might as well not even use those guys. Use our smaller guys, our faster guys, are a little better at shooting since we don't really need the size. It's really been Bilodeau kind of playing that 5 role. Tallest player for UCLA on the court at 6'9". Daly Jr. has kind of been filling the 4 at 6'8". But he's also taken some matchups up against the tallest player that Cal Poly's shown as the free throw goes in, Ali Osran. Osran listed at 6'9", matching Bilodeau. Second shot, good for Cal Poly. Score moves 81 to 70. Clark now. Dent working on Elliott, double team, passes to Brown. Brown back to Dent, trying to slow things down as the ISO on Elliott passes out. Now it's Bilodeau beneath the basket, over a man, no. However, we'll see what the call is. Foul on Caden Ward. Bilodeau now at the line shooting 2. Bilodeau, he's got it. First shot good. Bilodeau has been such an anchor on this team. Missed a couple games with a knee injury. One of those games being that Cal Berkeley game in which the Bruins unfortunately came out with an L, and there's the second shot is good. Bilodeau puts his point total up to 19, along with Clark having a phenomenal showing, and he's just been so consistent. Musa brings the ball up the court. Cal Poly trying to play some comeback here, down 13. Bandel working on Dent, loses the ball, recovered and stolen. Donovan Dent up, alley-oop is good to Jamar Brown. Quickly thrown in though. Cal Poly tried an alley-oop of their own, they couldn't get it. They threw that ball in as quickly as they could, up and a foul. Quick sequence there, a steal. Donovan Dent playing the passing lane extremely well, lobbed it. Jamar Brown got the alley-oop layup, and Cal Poly threw it in as fast as they could, now at the line. The score 85 to 76 minutes, 35 seconds remain here. First shot is good. Cal Poly up to 71, now 72, 2 good shots for the Mustangs. Caden Ward was at the line. Dent slowing things now. Typical of the UCLA offense. Bilodeau fouled. Personal foul, that's the 12th, forgive me, 13th of this half for Cal Poly. He's going to put Bilodeau back at the line. Currently 6 for 6. First shot for Bilodeau is good. Bilodeau's second shot up, of course, good. Now 8 for 8 tonight. Gonna really help out that 90.5% free throw percentage coming into tonight. Wide open three. No, Mustangs couldn't hit the three with all the time in the world. Dent inside, passes out to Clark. Bilodeau, three. Yes, sir. Tyler Bilodeau having a phenomenal second half. Now up to 24 points. He's tied with Clark for the team lead. Now Dent, sneaky with the ball here. Three for Clark. Of course, the threes are raining down for these Bruins. Bilodeau took the lead in points from Clark. Clark took it right back. No good from three. Bilodeau on the rebound. Dent now to the rim, passes out. Daly Jr. Almost 3 threes in a row for these Bruins. Now Mustangs on the offensive. There's a foul. It looks like they're going to call a blocking foul on Bilodeau. The fans wanted that, of course, to be against the Mustangs, but referees disagree. That's going to put Caden Ward at the line to score 72-93. Bruins leading by 21. Bilodeau comes off the court with Jamar Brown. Bilodeau leaves to applause. 24 so far on the night. Free throws now for Ward. That's good. He'll get another. Caden Ward, the sophomore, spent this season and last with Cal Poly. He's got 2 good free throws in that set. Ward jumps up 9 for 9 from the line tonight. He's got himself 21 points. Dent passes to Perry, open. Drains the three. Trent Perry now with 5 points on the night. Clark, tough defense there. Wide open in the three. Air ball by the Mustangs. Ali Osron, the big man. Osron, only 2 points tonight. Now it's Clark trying to cook something up here. Makes a man move. And the three is good, of course. Beautiful dribbling and a beautiful pull-up three. Clark now with 6 threes on the night. His 4th game in his entire collegiate career with 6 or more three-pointers. Hitting his 2nd in 2 nights. Back-to-back games now with over 6 threes. The senior having an amazing night. Drives to the rim. Couldn't get the layup. Clark out with 30 points now. The most by a Bruin this season. Layup no good. Rebound and good for Osron. He now picks up 4 points in this game. Bruins 1 point away from 100. Cal Poly sitting at 79. 3.5 minutes left to go here. Dent trying to get to the rim, passes in, and a beautiful layup by Trent Perry. What a good job of Dent finding that open man. Gonna get some timeouts here. 101 to 79. UCLA really taking it to Cal Poly, really trying to replicate what the women's team did against this team just a couple nights ago. So the foul, we'll get one free throw here from Trent Perry as he was fouled on the layup once we come back here. 101 points is good for the most by this Bruins offense all season. Closest they've come was actually their last game, 90 to 77. That was their previous highest scoring game. They've already broken it, still 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go here. Interesting to see if we get to see any unfamiliar faces, some guys that have not gotten as much playing time as this game progresses. We've seen earlier in the season some guys get playing time against teams like Sacramento State and Presbyterian. Guys like Christian Ori and Jack Seidler get some time. We'll see if that's the case tonight as we await these teams to break out of their timeouts. And it really has just been a showing from a lot of different guys on this Bruins offense. Sky Clark 30, the most points of a Bruin this season. Daly Jr. has himself 10. Dent has 16. Bilodeau with 25. 24. Bilodeau also has 8 rebounds. He leads the team. And Dent up to 10 assists. Dent already came into tonight leading the team with 65 assists. Now he's at 75. Also came into this game within the top 10 of assists on the season in the Big Ten. Buzzer has not gone off yet, but Cal Poly already back there just outside of the timeout huddle by the Bruins, awaiting for them to break out. There's a buzzer. We'll get one free throw from Trent Perry, trying to make it 102 to 79. Trent Perry, a Los Angeles native, played his high school ball at Harvard Westlake, renowned school in the Los Angeles area, known for producing athletic talent. His shot bounces around, but good. Trent Perry now up to 8 points on the night, matching his total from the last game against Arizona State. Cal Poly now. Troy Plumtree with the ball. Plumtree passes inside, but kick ball on, looks like Brandon Williams. Plumtree 0 points tonight. The freshman played at Wellington College for New Zealand. That's not a college though. So here's a pass intercepted by Dent. Little backwards pass to Clark. Fake the three. Now Dent resetting things. Dent working on Jason Scott, getting his first minutes of the game. Perry, three, rattles around, no good. Rebounded by Plumtree. Inside. Here's a whistle, ball in the hands of Aaron Price Jr. for the first time. Foul against the Mustangs. And Sky Clark comes off, on comes Eric Freeney. And Clark exits yet again to a round of applause. Had a phenomenal game. Wonder if we'll see him again. Probably not, though. Looks like we're going to get some new faces. Eric Freeney has been playing in limited minutes. Beautiful pass by Dent. Three and a foul. Perry with a beautiful shot. Gonna have a chance at 4.
The foul is on number 11, Austin Good. His fourth personal. Trent Perry to the line to complete the
Trent Perry. He'll get 1 shot. Trying to bring his total up to 12. Has really been playing better and better since returning from that injury every game. Makes his shot. He's got 12 on the night. Cal Poly inbounds now. Ball in the hands of Austin Good. Good passes to Aaron Price Jr. Back to Good. Ooh, recovered. Now here's the 3 from Scott. He's got it. Jason Scott, first shot of the game. And it's good for a 3. UCLA out ahead now, 106-82. Dent putting some moves. Has 3 men around him. Passes wide open Freeney. Not going to take the shot. Open. Limited time. Dent to the rim. Reverse. No good. Rebound off of the hands of Cal Poly. Going to remain UCLA ball. Donovan Dent comes off again. To applause, and on comes the freshman Christian Ori. That name sounds familiar. He's the son of former NBA player Robert Ori. Has had very limited minutes in this season still, in his freshman season. Trent Perry for 3. No. Little off balance jumper there. Can't get it to go. Inside now, nearly stripped up Plumtree. Missed the layup, rebound Daly Jr. Ori with the ball now. Now to Perry, less than a minute to go here. Inside, Daly Jr. Dunk, it's good. Daly Jr. with the dunk. The score 108-82, UCLA putting this game on ice. Just under 45 seconds remain here. Working his way inside. Good, you're gonna have to pass back out. 3, Scott, he's got it. 2 shots for Scott, 2 made, both of them 3s. 108-85 now. Now some subs. Yet again, some applause as Eric Daly Jr. walks off of the court. Phenomenal team effort for UCLA in this one. Jack Seidler comes in. Jack Seidler also limited minutes so far. He's only played in 2 games. Perry working against Plumtree. Here's a 3. No good. The shot by Ori. Rebound by UCLA and out of bounds. .8 seconds remain here. UCLA closing this one out. 108-85. Phenomenal game from the Bruins, their highest scoring affair of the season. Just under 7 seconds to go here. Cal Poly with the ball. 1 second. There's a dunk. That'll leave .3 seconds on the clock. They'll pass it in to Seidler. And that'll do it here from Poly Pavilion. UCLA 108, Cal Poly 87. Phenomenal showing from this UCLA offense. Got off to a pretty rocky start. The score, they were down 43-45 at the half against Cal Poly. But they really were firing on all cylinders in this second half. UCLA advances up to 9-3 on the season. Cal Poly will fall to 5-8. They put up a good fight, especially in that first half, but not enough to upset the UCLA Bruins. Thank you guys for joining us. My name is David Matamoros here with UCLA Student Radio. Thank you guys for listening, and good night.